Howdy folks, welcome to episode 34. I actually started episode 34 and loaded up the train, and apparently I forgot to hit record because, yeah, it was only a couple minutes. We just basically put one on each. We put one on each car, and then I was yapping about how I got the next version of the save editor that does the tree painting and everything, and so I was going to demonstrate that. So I'm going to show you what. So basically I loaded these with one, and then we go into the save editor and do that, and then do the tree painting to get rid of the trees. As you can see, we cleaned up some of the trees here. So I'm going to show you that, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, so here's the save editor. We're going to go into slot 2, and we're going to this is Rose, this is not mine. This is rolling stock cargo. So we're going to go fill up all of our cargo. Whoops. We want to go like this. So we had 10 cars with 2 and 2 cars with 1. So that's 4 plus 20, right? That's 24 that we need to take out of the industry. So we're going to back out of here. We're going to go to the environment, industry contents, and outputs. Oh, that's logging camp, that's why. And smelter, outputs, and we're going to take the raw iron. We're going to take 24 away from that. So 80 minus 24 is 60, 56, right? 56. So see, we unloaded them from there. All right, and then we're going to save. All right, cool. And then we're going to load up the other program here. All right, we've got our save loaded up. As you can see here, we've got our tracks and everything, and we're in slot 2 again. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to come into here, and we're going to zoom in on the smelter to start out with. And whoops. And we'll, whoops, I'm using the wrong controls here. All right, so we're going to show the removed trees, or we can just do that. Yeah, we can do that to show the removed. And we're going to remove some trees. So let's see. I probably should make it show a little circle where you're removing so that you can see where it's going to remove when you click. But yeah, we'll get rid of these trees here. Get rid of these trees here. And do we want to get them? Yeah, we wanted to get rid of these ones down here. So let's go like this. Get rid of some of these. There. It's just nice to be able to see what's going on when you're coming into town. We're going to get rid of some of these. And we'll move this up a little bit. And we'll get rid of these ones right here. We're probably going to want to build some more stuff around here. But anyway, let's go like this. We'll go over to the sawmill. I almost want to keep them there, you know, because it's funny that they're inside the pond. But yeah, we'll get rid of them just for the fun of it. So we can do that. I think we're going to get rid of all of these in this little area here so that we can see, because we can't see what's going around the corners and everything. Now I could make this radius bigger and paint out more of them at a time. Just FYI, you know, if we wanted to, we could do that. Because I did a demo on that. See, I need to do this. We're going to go up 16. We're going to do auto tree. And we're going to remove, as you can see, all these ones here. We're going to do auto tree. And it's going to, yeah, it says it's going to take a minute. It may take a minute, but I optimized it pretty well. I did a pretty good job with that. I actually divided up the trees into sectors, so it doesn't check, like when it's checking for trees that are within 15 meters of this spot, it's not checking all however many hundreds of thousands, a quarter of a million trees on the map. It's only checking ones within, it's divided up into 256 segments. Is there anywhere else that we needed to clear out trees from? Was there anywhere we were complaining about right? Let's get this down here. Let's remove these, because we definitely want to get rid of those, and probably a bunch of them over here too. There we go. Okay. And I don't think there was anything else down by the freight depot. No, I don't think there was anything else by the freight depot. We're going to have to get rid of stuff by the... Here's the iron ore mine. I think we had everything pretty well cleaned out up there too. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of stuff by the oil field when we want to build there, but I think what we'll do is we'll just build tracks and then remove things from there. So anyway, we're going to save to slot 3 and add, we hit that or that, it'll do the same thing. So there we go. And slot 3 is saved. Okay, so then we just load it back up in the game and we're good to go. All right, we're back, and so yeah, I loaded up the nice. Oh, I'm in fly mode, that's why. Okay, so I loaded up the cordwood. I gave it 96 cordwood because that's what we had dropped off, and I let it just do that from the industry. Man, it looks so different, doesn't it, with all the trees? But yeah, I let it do that from the industry, and so it did the loading up of everything else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump. I'm gonna jump in the train here, and hopefully I can stand on here. And then we can take off. See if it'll let me do it. It's not going to let me do it. Okay. So we're going to take off. I'm going to use the controls here. We're going to go like this. And... Alright. Let's go like this. Here. That's what I wanted to do anyway. So that's why I had it in fly mode. And our frame rate is way down. I can probably just turn off the frame rate counter because I think you got the idea of of that, right? I'm pretty sure that you know it's terrible, right? Let me see if I can turn that off. Game bar. There we go. All right. That should be... Oh, no, it's not turned off yet. That should turn it off. There we go. Okay. The Xbox game bar. I don't think you need to see the whoops, the thing. Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. I don't think you need to see our frame rate. All right, we're moving now. We can add some more juice here. What's our water? Okay, we do have water. All right. I'm adding some regulator here. We're up to about 85%. I was only at 10% because I didn't want to try to jerk it around this corner, but now that we're moving, we should be able to handle that. We're up at 100% now. Cool. So we should be able to take this up the hill. I think I'm going to come back down here. If it'll let me. Oh, I need to do this. Go like this. Ah! I'm sure that wasn't motion sickness inducing at all, right? Alright, we're going to do this, and I'm going to, if I can, turn off the flying. There we go. Okay, cool. We're going to run up here, and we're going to sit in the engine for a minute. Alright. There we go. We should be all the way out. Yep, it's zooming out. It's trying hard, isn't it? It's a lot of effort. Alright. Our speed is slowing down a little bit. Should I put on the sander? I don't think it's sliding. It doesn't look like the wheels are sliding, doesn't it? No, the wheels aren't sliding. Okay. We're doing alright. See, there's that little thing that you're supposed to be able to add on the little seal or whatever. You're supposed to be able to add that on the thingy. I like that the clacker is red. on the bell. That's cool. Yeah, we're still above 9, so we got a decent speed here. I mean, you can't expect to go full speed up the hill, right? With that, that's a pretty big load for this little engine. So this is, oh, you know, that's the other thing that makes it feel weird is it widened out. All the I think we went a little bit excessive with the width, clearing out the trees out. What was that? 14 meters, I think. So maybe 8 or 9, maybe even 10 meters. But yeah, more like half of that, 8 meters or something, would probably be a decent amount to clean out. It looks too much like dirt, and you can see too much of you can see too far through the woods and stuff like that. That there's nothing there. You know, there's not even any scrub or anything. We're still, it's this point. We're at 9.2. It doesn't feel like we're going the same speed. Okay, we are slowing down very slowly. Because now we're at 9.1 and or 9.0 and 9.1. We were at 9.2. So yeah, we did slow down like what, 1%? Right. Okay. A couple percent, not even. No, that's cool. We'll be able to get up here. So the other thing I want to do is I do probably want to run the track. I want to run the track that I was talking about last time that goes across the diagonal. So we'll do that this time too. Let me see on our map where we are, where that is. It's over here. Okay. I was looking at my map. And yeah, the thing still says frame per second 0. We're still going, yeah, we're still going 9.3. It's turned out to be a pretty good track, though. I mean, we didn't have to use a lot of ridiculous bridge to do this one. I think this is a fairly reasonable amount of height and trestle and stuff to get around this. Alright. So yeah, we'll have to decide where we're going to stop up here once we get to the top of this hill. We need to get at least everything on the hill. And we'll have to decide where we want to stop and where we can put in our thing. I think we can turn off the bell. Where we can put on the switch. Because we need to put in a switch in order to do that. That bell takes forever to turn off, doesn't it? Or does it just animate but not play the sound? Stop now. Did blowing the whistle make the bell stop? Let's see. Nope. Just curious. I had to check that, right? Alright, here we go. This is where it may or may not slow down a little bit. We'll see. Because we have this big long section after the switch. And we'll see if it's gonna... I think the switch is even level, isn't it? The switch is a level spot. Huh. There we go. Yeah, we sped up a little bit. But let's see what it does. Yeah, we're up to 10.3. Oh, it's going now, isn't it? 11. Cool. It's really going. 11 and a half. 12. Cool. Yep, apparently all you got to do is make it to that switch, and then you're home free. All right, so the switches up here are backwards, so I don't have to care about them. I'm not going to go up there and flip them or anything. Okay, and then, yeah, I really should add the trees back in and fix that, because it's too big of a bare spot, I think. I don't know. We'll play it for a few episodes and see if I get used to it or not. I think this couple trees that it left in here. You know what would be interesting would be a, you know those hair cutting scissors that they have that do this? Instead of just being a solid blade, they have the comb-shaped teeth, the hair thinning scissors, right? Have a tool that does that, right? Just thin the trees for people that have lower end graphics cards. That actually makes a difference for. It doesn't make a difference for my frame rate as far as that goes. Didn't seem to anyway. But yeah, if somebody needs performance, just have it thin out, like take out every, and you could just set it, maybe even do an auto thing. But set it to, you know, take out every, each tree has some percentage chance of being removed. Take out some percentage of trees, 1% of trees, 5% of trees, 20% of trees, whatever. That would be, yeah, I think I need to do that. Tree thinning. What's really interesting is that the trees are in, there's like one little square of trees and it's copied, like it's a 1 square kilometer of trees, and the trees in every square kilometer are the same. So they use that same, they basically made a stamp with a bunch of trees with 1 square kilometer worth of trees, and all of the trees use that same stamp. Okay, so we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna basically, it's gonna be after this bridge where we have to do this anyway, so we'll stop the train when we get up to this bridge. I just don't want to be on the segment of track that I'm deleting, if you know what I mean. I don't want the train to be on top of a segment of track that gets deleted. So we'll go up to this next switch beyond that, and that's probably where we'll put in the switch. I'm kind of thinking it might be easier to do it here, but we'll see how long. I think that's one big segment. And the mapper will show that. It's the other thing I want to do in the mapper is I want to make handle controls. I want to make where you can extend the handles and stuff, and you can change the curves and see how they look, because this doesn't allow you to change the handle lengths. And it probably doesn't make any sense to anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about with the splines. Okay, Alright, let's jump out here. So what we want to do is this is probably one segment of track here. I'm almost certain it's one segment. Yeah, see, it's one segment. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a switch here. So we want a switch that goes to the left and has the switch on that side. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, which one does number 2 and 8? Let me see. That's not the one. That's the one. Okay, we want to hook to that one, right? That's where we want to come off. And then we're going to hook our track to here. If it'll let us. Is it going to let me? Can I get up there? Yeah, there we go. Is it going to let me? I might have to do it the other direction. Oh, you know what? It's too low. Look, it doesn't... Yeah, it's off the ground. Okay, let's get back up here. So did they change something? Oh, I did this one. And I thought I was doing this one, but I did that one. Okay. I need to do this one. There we go. All right. We can hook this up to here. So, for example, you're starting at this direction, right? And then you're going to this direction. In this specific case, it's perfectly smooth and everything. But if you extend the length of this handle, it would come out further this way before it curves, if you know what I mean. And so, yeah, it would curve more slowly or whatever, you know, on that. Okay, so anyway, what we want to do is we want to come out this way, and then we're going to come around this corner and meet up with this. And so I think what we'll do is we'll just take out this section of track right here, this one, because that's where we need our switch to be. So we're going to put a switch to the right that has that. Okay, and then we're going to go like that. That was weird, wasn't it? Okay, and then we're going to hook up this one. We're going to reconnect this. Why isn't it showing the link? Is it just me? Oh, okay. Apparently I'm, again, too... It was it was too shallow of a piece. Let's see. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Yeah, it'll let me do it now. Okay, cool. So we got that one, and then we're just going to go like this, and we'll take this one because I'm not sure what it's going to need for that. It might need a taller one to get up to here. And then this should just connect in one segment. Beautiful. All right, cool. And then we can use the thing later. We just need to get the ones that are directly on the track for right now, or too close. Look at these ones. I don't mind cutting down a few trees here and there. I just, like I said, I don't want to spend a significant amount of time doing the same task, repetitive task over and over. All right. It's not why we play games. It's not why I play games anyway. All right. That one's definitely going to need to go too. Okay. I don't know. See, in areas like this, that 14-meter wide thing is really nice. That's what we need. So yeah, we'll play it for a few episodes here and see how it feels. There we go. 86. Can I get a log? Do I have a log? There. 96. I think this one, yeah, it's 10% per. Okay, cool. And oh, you know what? Did we flip the switch? It is going the right way. Okay. That helps, doesn't it? All right. So now we have a couple of Ys, actually, don't we? All right. We already did the thing, so we're good. We already did the whistle. All right, cool. Let's see how our new track works. Let's go check out. Let's go check out over here by the sawmill because we didn't look at it. We unpainted it. Wow, it looks really barren over here, doesn't it? Need to add something in there like a logwood, not a, you know what I mean, firewood. We need to add a firewood depot in there and stuff because it. But yeah, the pond looks a lot nicer that way. Wow, our frame rate is really bad again. Okay, the pond looks nice. Pool in a pond. Pool will be good for you. Pond will be good for you. All right. Okay. I know, half the people watching this haven't even heard of Caddyshack. It's sad, isn't it? Okay. 12 cars, is that what it is? I think it's 12 cars. 3. Yeah, it's 12 cars full of iron. Is this one uses the generator, doesn't it? Oh, did they change all of them? Because look, this one doesn't use the generator now too. Because remember the Class 70 used to use the generator to turn on the light. Huh. Let's walk up there, see if we can walk up here and... Is it on? It's on now. Huh, yeah, they changed all of them. Interesting. Alright. Am I going the wrong way? I'm totally going the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright. Let's go backwards. I checked all the other switches but this one, right? Alright. Okay. Duh. That's a big spider there, isn't it? We got a giant spider here. That's pretty cool. Alright. So we're going to jump out here. I was too busy playing with the headlights. Alright, and we're going to click the right mouse button to change this. As soon as the engine gets past here. Alright. Go. And then we can... Whoops. Then we can... Did it? Ah! It did. Why did it do that? It shouldn't do that. Oh, because... That's why. Because I flipped that one. Whoops. I didn't see this one here. Okay, so we want to go that way? I meant to do that. I was testing you. Yeah. Alright, let's hit the brakes on this. At least we're on level ground. So we won't have to fight anything. Alright, see if I can hit the wrong thing and like... Whoops. See if I can hit the wrong thing and demolish rails instead, right? Re-rail. Class 70. There we go. Alright, we're going to put the... Oh, nope, that's not going to go there. Re-rail. Tender. We facing the right way? Yep. Okay. Put that on. Is this still... Nope. And the tender... Okay. So yeah, the tender's going to be pointing the other way. Alright. We're good though. Let's hit the brakes on the tender. And is that one still pointing that way? Yeah, it is, but we're gonna do this first. Because I know what's gonna happen if I don't. Let's go like this. Alright, let's go forward. Alright, and then we will, this switch needs to go that way. Now we're all correct. Okay. Whoa! Did I not hit the brakes or what? I thought I hit the brakes. I guess not. Alright. Alright. Let's back this puppy up. At least we know the switch is going the right way. Alright. Slow it down just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Let's jump on here. Come on, you can do... Oh, come on! Is it not going to... There we go. Okay. I'm going to say, is it not going to let me put the thing on there? Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. Is our brake off on this? It is. Okay. All of our brakes are off. Our reverser needs to be in the right position. And then we should be able to go. There we go. Alright. We're back. We're back on track, literally. There we go. I'm glad they got rid of that bug where the switches were switching every time you went over or would switch backwards. It didn't put it on the right direction, it just flipped it or something. It was pretty funny though, that one time. It wouldn't be funny if it happened every single time, but it was funny the one time. Alright, let's see what this track looks like. Oh wow, that's huge alley. Huge alley through the trees there, isn't it? Alright, let's get some more speed here. And this is a long segment. So, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do the flying thing again here. So we'll jump out here. Is it going to let me? Nope. Try it again. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll follow it this time. So you can see this right here. This is the edge of the tile. So what I did is I was curious about that, and so I took the overhead view from the I took the overhead view of the trees from the editor, so that and I basically cropped. I took like a screenshot of it, and I cropped one of these square kilometer things, and then I pasted it over top of the other one, and all the trees are in exactly the same position. So it is, and you know, you're playing this, and you do every once in a while notice that little seam there, but that's what that is. There's up here, if you go farther this way, you should see a seam perpendicular to that too, that's visible. Is it right there? I know we could see it when we were coming down from the mountains. But yeah, there's a seam that's really obvious that goes through here. Are we coming? All right, we need to make sure that we get these switches too. Let's see if we can get them. They are both going to the left. Okay. So those switches are good. All right. And the other one is backwards anyway, so we don't have to worry about it. All right. Here comes our train. And nope, the smiley face is not there. I want to see if I can see it. I know there's a seam down here where you can see it, because we're going to check that switch down there too. Just double check it. But yeah, I know there was a seam in the trees down here somewhere too in the valley. Yeah, there it is, right there. You can see it right there. It goes all the way up and all the way across the map. Okay, so let's go down here, double check and make sure that our switches, yeah, okay, we don't have any other switches right there yet anyway. Okay, cool. And then our lumber, we need to check on our lumber, because we did have some kind of issue with the lumber, with unloading the lumber where it was screwing up. And then we have raw iron. And then we have, what happened to our coal? Did I drop it off and then I forgot to add it, or what? Because I know do we have any output on this one? No, we don't have any tools or anything. No, we unloaded the coal. I know we did that. All right, let's go back this way to the train. All right. There we go. We're going to jump in here. I need to hit the F key a bunch of times as we go past. What is the speed? 15. Okay. There we go. All right. Look. I'm falling behind. Okay, I'm going to turn off the flying. Maybe that'll help. Let's see what happens when I jump out. Okay. Good. It teleported me back. That was interesting. I don't want to call it a bug because I'm using a memory injection thing or whatever. So yeah, it's modded. It's not a bug. It's got enough of its own bugs. It doesn't need any help. 15.9. I think we're speeding up here. Let's see. Let's go down to 39%. Because I know at some point we hit like a downhill on here. But I think it's down like where these trees end about. It's about down there. I think it's something like that. You know, it'd be interesting too would be to make a map tree preset where you can have not just the industries but like the lines between the industries, kind of like the intended path, you know. All right, I think we're doing good here. I'll have to look up what I did with the coal. I know we unloaded it. We spent quite a bit because I did the outro of finishing up unloading it. So I must have used a different save. I must have used a different save to put the cars to put the industries in or whatever. So it's got to be what it is. But that's fine because I don't have the lumber that I'm supposed to have either, so I need to go back and double check the lumber and see how much lumber we need and all that. Okay, so we should be able to unload this. Let's hit the brakes. We're going to stand at the side here. And we're going to, whoops, okay. So I should be able to let off the brakes here. Should move forward a little bit, no? There we go. Nope, it doesn't want to move forward. Okay. I do have to give it juice to get it to go forward. Remember, it was like pulling away last time, so, but we'll give it a little bit of. And we have 3 times 12, so we have 36 of these. We might even have to make another trip of this to get all these out of here. Right there, come on. But yeah, we have a total of 36, so. Raw iron. We making money on that? 91.15. Make sure we're making money too, right? Come on, you can do it. It's so weird. I haven't figured out where the bounding box is that I'm supposed to point at. It's like I'm a fire extinguisher. I'm pointing at the base of the thing, and it's wanting me to point at the top of the pile, right? Yeah, we're making money because we're at 91.15. Okay. Let's see. There. Yep, that'll let us unload like that. Okay. And our other train is... I don't remember where we put the coal cars, but we do need to build up this because we're going to have to bring box cars and all that too. So we're going to make a fun probably get like 8 box cars. I think if we do 8, we get a pretty good frame rate. Maybe 6. It might be 6. Because it's 8 cars total that I think I can get without dropping the frame rate. So, and we have an engine and a tender. And I'll have to decide which engine we're going to use to pull that. It's starting to speed up now. Yeah, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. It's not going so fast that it can't get, unloaded by the time it goes past. It's getting close though. Come on. All right, we're going to hit a little bit of brake here. Whoa. There we go. All right. Then we'll let it go. And it should start moving here. Is it going? It's not going at all? Really? Okay. All right, how many do we have now? 18, 19, 20, 21. We should have 21. Yep, okay. But yeah, it doesn't want to go now. That was interesting. Let's see, we'll give it just a tiny bit. Yep, tiny bump. Little bump. It either wants to go not at all or way too fast. Yeah, see, it's speeding up again. Let's try 15% brakes. Yeah, that's good. Cool. It's maybe a little bit too much brakes. Come on, you can do it. Alright, so that's too much brakes. Let's try 8% brakes. See what it does. We'll let it... Nope. It didn't want to move at all. There we go. Now it's going to speed up. Let's try 6% brakes. See what it does. It's going 1.0, 1.1. It's speeding up a little bit. It seems to be staying fairly decent. Come on. It's still speeding up a little bit. Alright. Try that. 9% brakes. It's still speeding up. Come on! Alright. Give me the unload, right? I think the yellow car is the second to last one. Yep. Cool. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 34. We are done unloading. So we're going to build out the rest of this. I'm going to, between episodes, we'll get the industries fixed up. And we're going to buy some box cars. And we're going to get the pipes and tools and stuff. So, and I think we need to build out a bunch before we can do much with that. So yeah, we'll get some more building done, and then we can go do the rest of it. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 34. Join me in episode 35, and we will see you then. Later.